Top 100 NES Games as voted on by IGN.com because they are the mainstay and the final authority on everything, and their opinion matters above all else. Just kidding. Number 100. I keep scrolling past it. There we go. Is ice hockey. We're gonna go with the classic team of Canada versus the US. Okay, A is shoot, B is pass. Or no. The other way around. Oh, we're fighting. So man, ice hockey, a perfect example of you don't need an NHL Players Association license, as I just got scored on by the US. Waiting for the guy to go, USA, USA, USA. You know, these types of games show that you really don't need the NHL license or the... Ooh, icing. You don't need the NHL license, you don't need the Players Association license to have a fun game. You just have to make a good game. Obviously, stuff like that has changed where people prefer to have, you know, players with stats and all that. And this game's fast and furious and fun, super customizable. Ooh. It's an instant classic and one that you can enjoy on the Switch. With the NES Online Switch app. Oh. Ah, I got scored on again. USA, USA, says Sheila. Hey, Sheila, what's up? I think I'm getting a bunch of LED strips and I just have them hanging from the ceiling. Hey, Tanner, what's up? What I've noticed is that LED strips, from what I've seen from other people's offices, it looks better if you either have them behind, like, shelves, like aiming at the wall instead of hanging on the wall. That's my only regret with those strips, is that they're not where I want them to be. Oh. So this style is actually, there is a PC game that emulates this very well, but it's ultra violent. Does yours ever flicker? I can make them flicker. I just have them rotating on a different color right now. Oh, we gotta fight over that. So this is extremely tough because you not only are you controlling your characters, but you're controlling the goalie at the same time. Oh. Oh, when they're off? No. So I'm not going to do a full game of this. It's just going to give a guy control for the fields. I mean, the aesthetic of it is very nice. You know, it's simple graphics, good controls on it, and it does the job. Okay, so number 99, Russian Attack from Konami. It's one of those games that was based off of an arcade game, but doesn't really resemble the arcade game fully. Gotta say, the music's pretty good on that. So I think you do start off with just a knife. I know that they made a, losing my train of thought here. They made a Xbox Live Arcade reimagining of this game. One hit, you're dead. Could be worse. Remember Strider on the NES? Yes. Which we'll see if that's on the list. So we got a classic one-hit deaths. Now, the one thing I don't like about this is that you have to press up to jump. Oh. Not looking good for Russian attack so far. Oh. So I guess the knives in the corner is your lives. Oh, wait. I go further back in the checkpoint, or? A little weird. Oh. Yeah, that's one. Now, when I get further up the list, we're gonna see some, you know, really great games. Now, there's like 700 titles for the NES. And I don't know if this deserves to be this high. I mean, if we're gonna look at other games when we eventually get to them. Oh god, that guy karate kicks. Oh, you get limited ammo with that. Okay. Stabby, stabby. Oh, dropkick finished me off. Gotta wall through dog shit games first. Yeah. Yeah, that was not as great. I get that a 1 out of 5. I mean, I'm sure, like, here's my thing. I've never played it before, so I'm sure that's just NES hard on there. I just based on the merits too of you press up to jump. A should always be to jump. Now, I will be super biased on this next entry because it is one of my personal favorites. It's not this game, but it's the same one. Or it's the same thing. Same franchise. And we're gonna let that intro play. Now, this is a game we have played and beaten on the channel before. When I have immense joy, and I'll explain it when I review it. April looks so scared. You gotta love the soundtrack. Oh. I'm doing so well, Leonardo. Now, I will make my claim on this game right now. I think this game would be a little bit higher if IGN did not have that episode about this game. Which, to his credit, Mike Matei made a great, like, 36 to 40-minute essay defending the game. And saying that it's not a cowabunga piece of dog shit or, whatever James said. And then, Chris Bors eventually plagiarized. So, of course, you got all 4 turtles you can switch between. Donnie's the best because he has the long reach. Now, apparently, each turtle has their own individual strengths and weaknesses. The only reason I think you would ever pick Raphael is because he can swing his sai fast. That's Bebop gone. So this 4 words. Wait, no, 2 words. Oh, yeah, like... that, I think, gets a lot of... Why am I having so much trouble getting this pizza? There we go. I think that level gets a little bit of a bad rap. Because I think a lot of, like, have, like, very bad memories about that. And they're like, oh, I gotta do it with 1 turtle. And it's like, well, no, if you just, you know, take your time and go through with each turtle, you'll be fine. And like I said, this is something that you guys watch me beat on stream. I have a full playthrough of this on the channel, on the YouTube. So we're just gonna beat Rocksteady and then be done with it. Now, of course, this was developed by Ultra Games, which is actually just a fake company developed by Konami to get around Nintendo's draconian, oh, you can only release X amount of games per year to avoid saturation. Of course, we never fight him like that. Wait for this. And get him in that little pattern. And there you go. Bitstrap for the win. Hell yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 5/5 deserves to be higher on this list. I'm just saying that right now. I said, the only reason it's lower is because a lot of people take James's review as gospel and scale it accordingly. Up next is number 97, and I don't know how to pronounce this. S10X? By Jellico. Which one of the few Jellico games where the title is actually in the banner. And whoa, where am I?
This is Romeo. My name's Cutie.
Oh, God. I see anime pixies and all I can think about is Garzy's wing. My God, this looks like... This, no joke, this straight up looks like Garzy's wing. If you guys know what Garzy's wing is, put a hand up in the chat if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment down below. Do you know what Garzy's wing is? Alright, let's get into the game. This game I have seen in many a kid's NES collection. But never actually either growing up or playing these on emulators. It's a game I never gave any time or attention to. You have a delay with the axe, and there's like a power meter, which I guess goes over your hit points. Oh. Shellshock Prime says he's heard of it. Yeah. I think what's more infamous about... Here, we're supposed to be talking about the top 100 NES games of all time. Now I'm thinking about like this poorly dubbed anime from the 90s because anime was hot. Or trying to get hot. Oh. Okay, holding up and B apparently does a magic attack. Oh. But you need to get it past those, apparently. Oh, now I got a sword. Gonna beat 100 bad guys with it. Oh. Relic Creator in chat says the pixel background is impressive. Yeah, like, for a game made in 1990, like, the graphic work on it is pretty good. Oh. Oh. I don't know what you are, but you must die. And he's dead. We are moving on. And I'm dead. Yeah, it, got to do the whole section again. Yeah, and I lost some of the power-ups. Okay, quick thoughts on it. I like the sprite work. A little hard to get on, a little hard to, like, you know, fine-tune, like, your swipes and all that, but, you know, enough practice to be pretty good at, I could probably get pretty good at this. Like I said, it's not a game I had a whole lot of time on, but this is one of those games that I think every kid had in their collection but never ever played. Alright, if you've been here for the last month on Twitch, you know my love for the Dragon Quest series. And at number 96, IGN has voted Dragon Warrior 3 as one of the top 100 games of all time. And I think this is the first game that has that iconic menu music. Obviously, we're not getting into a full game. But I think this is also the first one, too, where you can choose the gender of the main protagonist. It was, 16th birthday. First, you was a bring young lad. And obviously, we're not going to do a whole playthrough, but come with your mother. This was the first game, too, to get away from the thou hast this, thou has that style of speech. It's just straight English. You go straight. You'll come to the castle. Remember, your manners in front of the king. 0 out of 5. Al the tech. Son of a yeah. So, spoiler for anyone who doesn't. This is the actual. In the first two games, you learn about the hero Loto in the Japanese translation, Erdrick in this one. But this is his story here. You are Edric. So the king apparently gives you the money, and you go off on your way. It'll be because we're not gonna get into a whole playthrough of this because these games are like 60 plus hours. We'll get to one fight. Ooh. I remember these from Dragon Quest XI, which I just finished here on the channel. So I like how they show your stats as you go along. Ooh. We got our, you know, classic slime. Can you tell I like this series a lot? Well, I'm about to die on that. Obviously, with the RPGs, we can't go a whole lot into big, in-depth analyses about it. So you can't really grade it on that, but, like... Is this Final Fantasy? You shut your mouth! I'm surprised about this next entry and how low it is on the list. So, ladies and gentlemen... Coming in at number 95 on the top 100 list of IGN games is Mega Man Quattro, or 4 if you're English. It is the one that introduced the Mega Buster, the concept of charging up your attack and firing a bigger blast of energy. Or maybe they put it lower because they nerfed the Rush Jet. And I want to say it's the first one to give like a more epic intro. Cause like the only one that had like a super good intro was like 2, but it was just like rising up from the tower. But this has, like, more to it. Like, look! He got nothing but booty shorts on. He's a super fighting robot. Mega Man! Voiced by Ocean Dub. Goku! Actually, no, he didn't do Ocean Dub Goku. Okay, he's voiced by Cheetor from Base Wars. Go to the starting music. And then that starting music. Mega Man 2's got a really underrated soundtrack. I just go through one boss. I don't think I'm gonna get to more of it, but I just want to pick the stage with an iconic tune. Alright. Although I think the Mega Buster in this gets interrupted if you get hit. Okay. So the slide is back from 3. Now, personally for me, I always liked the controls from 3 on because I felt they were a little bit more tighter. Found with like Mega Man 2, you slid around a lot. And we got some returning favorite enemies here from 2. Oh, and I got a 1-up. So that guy drops in, I can't remember that guy's name. Gives you a random item. And I was sure the speedrunner out there would be able to go as like, well, if you hit it at the exact frame, you can get the exact item you want. Oh, we got E-Tank and that up there. Out. Okay. I mean, I don't really need to play more of it, because, like, one, I've played it on the channel already. Two, it's a Mega Man game. I mean, several people have made cartoons with them going, like, haha, I have 8 evil masters to defeat, you know. Rinse, repeat, cast a fucking check, right? But, this one started the trend of, like, let's give you a little misdirection. Wily's not the final boss. Okay, Wily's the final boss. Alright, so next up, number 94 is Kittle Capital. Or Capital. Kittle Capital? Kickle Capital. Kickle Cubicles. He was in Reboot? Well, yeah, that's Makoto. That voice, the voice actor of Mega Man. He's Cheetor in Beast Wars. Yeah. So Kittle Cubicle. Just from years of working in call centers, I like to kick a couple cubicles myself. So this one just looks like a cutesy platform game, or a puzzle platform game. Oh. Oh. I don't know the controls. Hey, Bell Dragon. Maybe I have to make platforms over there. Oh, yep. Collect the things, leave. I like it. Time? Yep. Oh, that kills me. Alright. So that, cutesy fun. I think this is one of the ones that are on the rare spectrum, to try and find, like, physically. Yeah, it's not too bad. 3.5, 3.5. You know, probably not a game with a definitive end, but you know, nice pickup. It's a nice pick up and play game. Number 93 is Little Samson. Probably one of the most expensive NES games out there because of how late it was released, how good it is, and how much it appears on so many retro YouTubers' lists. And look at the animation on those sprites. Like, you could tell that, like, newer retro games like The Messenger, Shovel Knight can probably take some heavy inspiration from this. So Taito was probably the only company that was still making NES games around this time, because this was well within the Super Nintendo's life cycle, and people are like, I want Super Nintendo games. Why do I want something for this? Because it's like, well, you can still get some mileage out of this system, but nope. I'll tell you, I never heard about this game until I watched the Game Chasers when they first started, well, documenting their game chasing, and they found it at a flea market for $10. Nowadays, a loose copy of this game will run you, what's like, $2,000 easily. I think at the time when he was like, hey, I need to get a copy of this for myself now, it was already up to like $400 or $500. But I can honestly see why this is such a sought-after game. It's because it's graphically impressive. It controls. I was gonna say like a dream until I died. But, no, like, it runs very well. Again, I'm not gonna go a full playthrough of it. There are like 3 other characters that you can play as, like a stone tough man, a dragon, a mouse. And I'm sure it's like super duper in-depth. I would give this a solid... Thanks for the clip, Shell Shock. I'd give this a 4 out of 5. Do not mortgage your house to get a copy of this game. Emulate the hell out of it. I think it's dumb to pay. Basically, you can buy a beater car, drive yourself back and forth to work, for the amount that this game goes. Skate or Die 2 is number 92 on the list. So, not developed by Konami and Ultra Games, but by EA. I played Skate or Die 1 more than... I'm sorry, Ariel, what are you doing here? Is that why you sacrificed your voice for legs? You want to do sick tricks? I think Disney about to sue someone's ass. So apparently, like, there's 2 games. Okay, I was not expecting, wait, are we playing... Okay. The hell is this? River City Ransom? I got a taco! Oh. Oh no, a dog. A dog.
Yo, dude.
I don't know what I'm doing. Wow, this is such This is such a pain in the butt to control. Hang on, I'm gonna reset it and try the... There we go. Oh. So apparently IGN thinks this is better than Little Samson, Mega Man 4, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nah, 1 out of 5. Would not touch again. Would not touch again. So coming in at number 91 is the original Mario Brothers. I mean, it's Mario Brothers. What do you say about an arcade game that has been ported more times than any other game I can think of? I mean, it's on like what, like 6 different it's on 6 different versions of a Mario game on GBA. This is one of the OG black box games too. Yeah, this one you gotta hit the Goombas from underneath. And there's no backstory. They weren't part of an evil group of, by a King Koopa. These were just asshole turtles that came out of a pipe and you had to knock them out. Oh. It's all about getting the high score. I mean, hard to grade a game like that when it's just basically a port of an arcade game, but I mean, you know, it's graphically inferior compared to the arcade, but I mean, I've played both and it's a competent port. Should make my own top 100 NES games. There's way too many for me to categorize it. Dude, it's hard enough making a top 10 than it is making a top 100. So, number 90 is Section Z from Konami. It's another port of an arcade game. Oh, there's not a lot of movement in this. Oh. I was like, why am I shooting so fast and the other one I'm not? I'm like, oh yeah. I forgot the button layout of this. Oh, okay, so I knew there was that type of mechanic, so if people come behind you, you can hit the B button and it'll switch you backwards. Oh, okay. Lost track there. Okay, touching the wall doesn't kill you. That's good. Oh. Ow. A little tough. Oh. A game over? Okay, that was an interesting game over screen where it just like basically warps you back. It's like, no. Music, very... I like the minimalistic music, but then again, that's kind of the style at the time there was for the NES. I mean, an arcade game, I guess not like super, like from what I remember, it's not super duper faithful to the arcade game, but, you know.